hoje. Pois, ali tem bué de modelos. A casa de risca amarela, que é esta, ela já tem aqui tudo. A ver se amanhã começa a fazer isso. Só falta fazer ali. Se calhar vou fazer uns quadros e falta um corrimão ali para a escada. Ela também não está bem completa. Falta-lhe ali coisas. Mas quando eu construir mais coisas, depois ponho para aqui. Esta casa já tem também muita coisa. Falta fazer aqui um estendal. E o que falta aqui é o estendal e um corrimão para aqui. Aqui para a escada. E depois, se calhar, fazer um quadro ao outro para meter aqui nas paredes. Mas pronto, isto fica assim mais ou menos, um quadro ao outro. Candeeiros tenho que ir buscar, se calhar, à estação. Não sei se há lá alguma coisa na estação que dá para pôr aqui. Depois começo a fazer a casa do outro lado. Então eu já fiz a estação, aquela casa aqui, o urinol e esta. E depois passo para a outra casa aqui. Depois em princípio, se calhar, depois tenho que ir fazendo outras casitas assim, assim o mais simples possível. Porque a cena, a estação do elétrico, ele tem aqui a praça onde tem o elétrico, mas aqui é onde eles ficam estacionados. Depois, no mapa de Portugal, fazer essa parte da estação do elétrico, com os postes, com isso tudo. Depois a junta da freguesia, depois aqueles edifícios, aquelas casitas todas, até a taberna, a pensão, o oculista, a igreja, a esquadra da polícia, fazendo essas coisitas todas. Mas aqui, este modelo, se eu meter à venda por 20, tem aqui muita coisa. Só aqui, só nestes modelos que estão aqui em eletrodomésticos e isso, ainda falta uma cena aqui. Pois eu vou meter aqui com, como é que se diz? Com loiças. E o pack das loiças. Cada casita destas tem mais modelos e fica mais barato. Agora, aqui, isto também devia ter aqui corrimão, não? Também devia ter. É um risco, pois. Então fazer o corrimão para aqui para cima. Do outro lado tem outras escadas diferentes. estes faz foram aproveitados também da cena do cave. Prontos. Eu já há uns dias tenho a fazer isto, porque isto tinha materiais repetidos e tinha muita textura também. Aqui também é materiais. Também texturas, então é que me via aflito aqui para remover isto. Que estavam com o número 001. Prontos. Para fazer o cenário daquilo do barril, eu tinha que pois isto se calhar dava-me jeito. Pois. O das... Ah, mas Mas eu não sei se isto vier com as rochas e as árvores, prontos, ajuda-me bem ali. Só aquelas cenas da afinação das águas e sei lá o quê e o caraças. Sim, sim. Bem, isto tem aqui vídeos até de 600. Ah, também tem estradas. Foda-se. Ai não, ele começa como estrada. Pois, isto tem badacenas, caralho. Isto tem badacenas. Olha aqui, se tiver estas plantas todas, isto tudo, foda-se. Olha para isto. Ah, consigo fazer montes de cenas, até pego nisto aqui e faço o cenário no meio disto. Sim, sim. Eu até pego nestas cenas e faço aqui jogos aqui dentro. Faço umas casitas e está a andar. Foda-se. Agora, isto também deve carregar para caralho. Ah, o digger. Sim, este é rápido. Mesmo assim demora, falta 23 minutos. Eu saco depois. Prontos, vou chegar então lá à Noire. Mas demora bem, aquilo manda pouco. Mas demora bem, 63 megabytes, 20 minutos à espera. Vou esquecer. Prontos, vou chegar. Não estou com o som aqui. Então, se calhar vou fazer isso. O primeiro jogo faço o jogo do barril, porque foi o primeiro que fiz. O primeiro que fiz até nem foi esse, foi o outro. Mas o do barril acho que é melhor. O jogador conseguir andar por todo lado, mas assim por caminhos, não entrar tipo na selva, na floresta. Assim, tem caminhos e ele consegue andar por aqueles caminhos. E depois o inventário, ele pega as cenas. Eu tinha feito um inventário diferente. O jogo era em point and click. Eu depois logo vejo. Mas conforme for fazendo os modelos, faço aquele pequeno terreno e tentar fazer aquilo bem organizado, que eu não tinha aquilo organizado. Tipo, quando eu entrava dentro da igreja, depois dentro da igreja ia para baixo, com uns túneis. Só que depois por aqueles túneis eles iam sair em vários sítios. Só que aqueles sítios não batiam correta a distância. Também acho que também não é assim que se deve fazer bem os cenários. Tem que se fazer por várias zonas. A ver se depois faço isso como deve ser. De maneira quando entro dentro da caverna puxar outro mapa e cenas assim.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
I think we bust in there and find the guy.
You're hurting me. He'll never find out. Is he in some kind of trouble?
Ah, deve ter alguém lá dentro.
Isn't that the cop who won a medal in solving all the cases?
Só para chatear. Então não anda agora. Pois. Então, eu agora. Se eu carregar aqui. O que é que ele corre? Agora ficou sempre a correr.
Say, can I borrow some of that mascara?
Pois. Não sei porque. Agora eu para andar tenho que carregar no shift. Senão ele corre.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all. Jesus, Phelps! Watch when you're driving, you maniac!
É aqui por cima, caraças. Como é que um gajo vai lá para cima? Lá vai o terciclo do puto.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case. fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain,
Alonzo
aren't there
Williams.
similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the city of angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Se fosse eu a investigar o caso, esta mulher nunca tinha morrido. Porque eu tenho a certinha que era aquele gajo do fatinho.
All these cars got to be something big, right?
Tinha uma florzinha no bolso, eu tenho que ir até onde?
Y'all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working?
É com este?
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Pois, agora já anda. Mas se eu carregar aqui na tecla para correr, ó. Agora, sempre que coisa ele corre.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Esta tecla também.
Here she
Aqui,
is.
o caps lock também. Então era do caps lock. Combatou em tudo.
Similar MO.
For what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
You mind if I examine the body?
Be my guest.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Pois. A esta tinha oferecido um relógio. Anel também. É o mesmo.
What's this mark? A cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand, a wedding or engagement ring, violently removed.
Look at your mark. It's very
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
motive was robbery, why not take the money? Oh, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by R&I?
Back in a second. Detective, R&I says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Just grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. Could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
No good to me.
I've seen it all.
So what's going on over there?
If olive oil comes from Holland, where's baby oil come from?
Still might be some playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
It doesn't work out that way.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Well, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be as pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eyes don't care.
This conversation is over.
You're gonna kill us!
Torci.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
We'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
He'll be back in.
Se um bocadinho de coisa, se ela está sozinha em casa, ia deixar pessoas entrar em casa. Então, tem pistas. Se calhar, mas...
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay?
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. He's telling me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
Isto é que era uma maneira de...
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
I know it's painful, Michelle. This may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
No.
Wait, perhaps there's more I can tell you.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. Came straight away then. Wait, perhaps there's more I can tell you.
Convencer aqui, não é? Não sei se aqui dá.
Daddy should be on his way.
Olha, sim, já está. Pois, agora não sei por onde é que sacou isto. Sacou para onde? Tá, já saquei então. Já está aqui. Agora não sei como é que eu fiquei aqui. Foi?
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Your mom and dad never got angry with each other? They were happy?
Well, not like the movies. Not like you read about in books.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. I bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Só ver aqui. Depois experimento.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
You always wear size 9s?
Sometimes 10s. Depends on the brand. Foreign shoes have different sizes.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Was your wife unreliable?
No.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
You got any way of confirming this story of yours?
You son of a bitch. You come here making all these accusations.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
Hey,
you don't know anything about me. I'm not a killer. No matter what you think.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
Isto não está lá muito bem, porque, por exemplo, eu agora
Go
errei.
back in there and bust his ass.
One, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. Two, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. Three, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
O que é que eu ia dizer? não tem muita lógica, porque se aquilo diz que teve ali 4 respostas erradas, tipo, quase que está a dizer que eu errei naquilo que estava a pensar. Mas o que eu pensei é, este não é o assassino, nem o outro lá atrás. E quem matou é do mesmo caso. E eu tenho a certeza que foi aquele gajo que tinha oferecido o anel. Aquele tinha um fatinho com uma florzinha.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Então é o marido dela.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home, and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield, and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Agente 1247.
That price is outrageous.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge
Phelps,
number 564.
1247.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
Did we get Ray Pinker and the technical services team to a house at
I need an
130
address on a
North
Belmont
Bonnie Bray
High
Street?
School.
Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks for your help.
Então e não manda vir coisa ali para a miúda que fica sozinha, ok?
Don't need this?
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Então tenho que localizações.
That's the guy from the paper who solved that big case.
KTI Radio presents national news from Washington.
One scene's on the card at St. Helena's Gym in the Bronx tonight. Golden Gloves Boxing. First round bouts in the sub-novice lightweight class, and it's strictly standing room only.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband.
always to make the husband. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the victim who does the deed. God knows I wanted to kill some lives in my life.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. You try this one on the sides. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the...
It's Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since Fabergrashing's over. We have to go.
I told you I can't Saturday.
I'm busy. Busy where? You're going on another drive with baby Gardner, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Quando está perto de se clicar o botão direito ao botão esquerdo, agarram a gaja. Pois.
Car 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Son,
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you Okie motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty reaper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Eu ia pensar.
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. We're keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir. I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
Eu digo é, quem está a fazer os crimes faz de maneira a que pareçam que é os maridos. Como é que ele sabe de estarem a brigar? Qualquer coisa estranha. Então, agora onde é que a gente tem que ir?
never
aqui.
find out.
Onde é que é a escola Belmonte? É para ali. Não tenho que ir ali à escola? Ok. Não estou a ver o que é que se tem que fazer aqui. Está a apontar para ali, mas o que é que há ali? Tá.
Whoa! Easy!
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
He's dull as dishwater, but I'm not with him for the conversation.
Advice?
How dare
Phelps,
you?
leave him be.
Se calhar já está feito isto, mas.
Slow down, idiot.
I'm not as dumb as you look.
Bom, não
Don't
sei.
need this?
Oi! Destino. Investiga a escola Telmonte. Então foi o que eu fiz. Meu.
The heck?
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially.
Pois.
I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here.
Foda-se, afinal era aqui.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here. The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living. It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
I should get back to my beat, Detective.
Look, I'll help all I can, but I don't want to be given the third degree.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Mahler homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thank you.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Mueller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for it.
I don't know about this. My gut says Mueller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his car with the bloody tools in it.
I never said it wasn't me. Hell, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not in immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every kid and dog.
He's a peeper, Rusty. We can pick him up for something else.
Really want to run that risk? Whoa there! Hey, come on!
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Here's the...
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. If anything else comes up, you let us know.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, man, coroners.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
Been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Are they ready?
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
I don't want no part of it. If Captain finds out, we're dead.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, folks, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with
Então, este é o
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go call them that.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
A farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping, am I right?
I prefer braid, tie hitching braid, stays tight.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. Ain't done nothing like that.
Come on, Eli. How else are you gonna pay for yourself?
I got me a pension from the First War. It ain't much, but it does pay some.
I don't like you, Eli. I think you're an evil man. I think you try to pass off your pain to other people. I can't make you for this case. But my consolation is that I don't think you will be out of prison for very long.
You can count on it, shitbird. By the way, Eli, the captain and the Hat Squad would like to talk to you next. Any idea what they might want to talk about? For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
Eu tinha que escolher um dos dois.
Beat her up so bad, I found him, I returned the favor.
Bem,
I think his name is Phelps. I read about him in the paper.
onde é que eles vão? Então onde é que a gente tem que ir?
Do you think this lipstick's too light for my complexion?
É onde eu estou. Então onde é que está o outro?
I'm gonna get good and tight come Friday.
Got a stakeout down on 2nd late tonight.
Aqui é onde está este.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Frente, pá. Então onde é que está o outro? O outro foi aqui preso.
I don't want no part of it. If the captain finds out, we're dead.
I don't want to be rude, but you're bothering me.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Believe what?
It's a rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
Do you know anything about braided ropes?
Some. They're mainly used for mooring lines, hawsers, you know, that kind of stuff. We don't have much use for them in the machine shop. We use chain hoists.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
It was you, Hugo. I'm offering you a chance to come clean on this.
For the last time, I did not kill my wife.
Está aqui, pronto.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
So someone bugged her and then took to her with their tire iron?
Please, I don't want to think about it.
We're letting you go for now, Muller. Go home and see your daughter, and work on your story. It's got more holes than a batting cage.
That's the guy. Detective. That's him. That's the guy who parked the car. I'm sure of it. Hey, he's getting away!
That's not true. I can't go to jail. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close. Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road. Hit him, Cole. Spit him out. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Agora viram o Pingo. Já foste.
Tram!
Ai.
Where's that Mackinac? We got company. You and your goddamn Latin, Phelps.
Agora morreu. Ficamos
Stay's
cheios.
here, Hugo. Once we get the janitor's statement, you'll be staring down a murder charge.
Eu ainda acho que não foi este gajo.
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you revive my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
Não sei. Estava ali provas, mas como vi aquilo ao início do anel, fiquei sempre com aquela. O outro tinha oferecido o anel. E depois faltava o anel no dedo. Ainda deve de haver mais outro crime parecido.
Phelps! We captured 2 regular army. Lieutenant! Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. You can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes.
Pois.
We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hopeless.
Por acaso está fixe. Se eu tiver razão, ficou engraçado, porque havia ali várias provas. Mas às vezes estas coisas acontecem.
The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, the lack of an
Se a gente for ver os casos que houve em Inglaterra, Eu costumo falar bem da mal da Inglaterra e isso, mas há bué de crimes assim que... E depois, passados uns tempos, consegue-se descobrir. Mas muitos deles não. É uma cena que acontece bem em Inglaterra, é fazem um crime, mas sabem os caminhos das outras pessoas. E então aproveitam para fazer os crimes nessas alturas. Então aquilo em Inglaterra às vezes baralham as cenas todas, porque quem faz os crimes... acho que já houve um português, e isso, pelo que parece, que foi incriminado assim. Ele tinha uma namorada, houve algum inglês, se calhar, pá, não gostava, não sei o quê, e matou, violou, ou o que foi, e matou, e esse português acho que foi preso. Ele diz sempre que nunca foi ele. E eu não me admiro nada. Mas fazem as coisas de maneira que, quando sabem que a pessoa vai a determinado ponto ou não sei o quê, é quando fazem aquilo e depois aquilo, tipo, parece que bate certo. Porque a pessoa saiu àquela hora ou foi não sei aonde, cenas assim. Em Inglaterra há montes desses crimes assim, alguns foram descobertos e outros não. Mas é por norma. Os ingleses têm a mania, o criminoso inglês tem a mania de fazer crimes assim. Ele sabe os passos todos de toda a gente e faz aquilo naquela altura que aquelas pessoas que estão ali ao pé ficam como... Parece que as provas é tudo para elas, mas não é. Contra elas. Prontos, está tudo. Por alguma coisa, os ingleses sempre foram malucos por estas coisas de crimes, não é? Agatha Christie e isso, Sherlock Holmes. Às tantas, claro, começou uma data de gente a entrar nessas coisas. Até eu que estou a chegar, foda-se. Prontos, está tudo. Até amanhã.